Welcome guys, I've been sponsored to travel all the way to Riyadh in Saudi Arabia for the Gamers 8 esport event. This place is absolutely massive. With $45 million in total prize pool, it's safe to say that Gamers 8 mean business in the realm of esport. I'll be checking out the Pubg Grand Finals of the PGS2 tournament here live, and I'm also going to be exploring a bit of the city, so don't go anywhere. So here at the PGS2 on the day one of the Grand Finals, it's all or nothing now. So these teams will battle it out in these 3 days here, and the winner takes home $600,000. So let's go have a look.
Sonics are going to be coming for them, and yes, look at the Sonics just bisecting in, realizing, hey, you play the high side of the hill, we've already got the end of this, you guys fight it out, and Nonix going to be leading the way, picks up two already, going to be Uber on the other side of it, and then Nonix on fire.
Finds the third as well, clean sweeps Na'Vi as they can now grab on down the other side. Issuance damage is done already. 2 players down, there's no way that they should be allowed to get the reses on up here. Sonics slowly creeping forward again, got the weapons, got the Kevlar and the helmets available too. We'll see if they can claim this one in a 4 versus 2.
H.R. playing the low side, Trimsy just pushing inside the smoke. Slowkey on one position for it, and Nonix, you tried to make a miracle happen a second ago. Can you do it again? It's going to be trying to hold the line. Does manage to get one of them down. And Nonix looking down that hillside. Does he go for the kill? Does he pick up the KP? Does he go for the win? He's going to go down, and Sonics pick that one up.
Very, very smart game here by Sonics, understanding that yes, there were chances for them to go aggressive earlier in the match, but they didn't have to.
So guys, that was the first game of the PGS2 Grand Final down here at Riyadh, and I gotta say, it's been a long time since I watched esport live for PUBG, or just esport in general live. It's just a whole different thing. You know, you're sitting in this massive room with this cool stage, and all the teams, they're literally right up there, and you can just feel the energy. It's really something special. We gotta be quiet here because I'm right now behind the rooms where they're casting the games, and I think we should head over to the PUBG English stream to see how those guys are doing it and what it looks like from the behind the scenes perspective of the casters of PUBG. So let's go. Come.
Optimal range fights we had. But 777 got out of the compound, but I'm not sure if the remaining 4 players are aware. Full of 3 players, and they seemingly, at least for a moment, had forgotten about Na'Vi. One day here, we are down all of them, and Alia with 1 locked on over takes out the entirety of Expendables.
And now it is just come apart. 17 Gaming just trying to hold whatever they can, see if maybe they can survive through, but there is nothing that can be done. Na'Vi with that wide split, controlling the game for so long, gonna walk away with the victory too.
And just like that, what looked to be a good outcome for Expendables was them torn apart. Look at the smiles on their faces. Na'Vi off to a good start here in the first day of the Grand Finals.
I think that we even got like a...
One thing I think a lot of people don't realize is how good these pros actually are. I mean, of course, they're the best of the best, but you travel across the world and you still gotta play your best for these extreme amounts of money. Let's head behind their desk and see how they're preparing for something like this. We're gonna ask them a few questions and find out more. How do you mentally prepare for something like this, such a $2 million tournament?
Well, for me, I just think it's a lot about relaxing, so just making sure that I'm in the right headspace and feeling confident. When I show up, I just want to be able to play my best, and I don't want to have anything else on my mind.
It's very important to have a routine. Like right now, I'm actually a little bit tired, but before the games, I'm gonna do my little daily caffeine, wake up, get into the mode, you know, have a good team talk, and basically just on game days, I like to do the exact same thing that I do any day, you know, like no different stuff, eat the same, all the stuff, feel good. Don't overthink like the prize pool and all this stuff. Then it's gonna get in your head. I mean, you can use it as a hype and be motivated, of course. But like, if you let that kind of stuff get to you, like you might get nervous or something. I don't know. To me, it's just like enjoy that you're here, enjoy playing, have fun, you know.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's the final day here of PGS2. The grand final is on the way momentarily. However, before we get to that, to my left here in the pre-show brought to you by Savvy Games Group, I have myself, Avenger, Toby, and another day. No, it's Wacky Jackie, a special guest joining us here in Riyadh. Welcome, Wacky.
Thank you very much.
Here. I guess my first question is, how have you been enjoying Gamers 8 and PGS2?
Yeah, well, it's really, really cool. It's been a long time since I've been to an esport event live, and it's a nice welcoming experience again.
What's impressed you the most so far?
Probably, I guess the whole experience of Gamers 8, with PUBG, of course, but also just all the lights, all the good vibes. Everyone's so friendly, and might be a small and maybe a little bit funny thing, but just the sound out of the speakers in the venue, it's really like you can feel the bass when there's explosions.
Like a cinema experience, but for PUBG.
Yeah, it's quite immersive, I'd say. Yeah.
Nice.
Makes a lot of sense. Looking at the tournament as a whole, do you have any particular favorites you want to see maybe get the championship? What are you looking at here?
Yeah, well, mostly I've been talking with FaZe and Sonics. I feel like Sonics, they're looking very, very focused. Yeah. Welcome, guys. Today is the final day of the grand finals of the PGS2 in Riyadh. We're gonna find the winner today, and I guess my pick will probably be on Sonics. I feel like they're feeling good, even though Twisted Minds are looking very, very strong.
And even with that, you know what? I think now would be a phenomenal time to do one thing, Metro. And with everyone flying on out, getting their vehicles, getting things going, because we do have a person sat here in between us who I'm very excited to introduce. Once again, we heard from him just a little second ago, but hello, Wacky Jackie. How are you doing today?
What's up, guys? Nice to be here.
I'm waiting to see. We got to get him talking whenever the circle pops to find out if he can curse circles like the rest of us can.
He might just be able to. He gets it now. So let's see this one. We've seen it a couple of times already, haven't we?
Yeah. I know that there is a lot of talk to be had around a circle like this, but we've been talking about specifically the southern locations. And whenever you get a circle like this, Jack, what are you looking for to navigate it? Because I know you've been watching a lot of the competitive play. You've been very impressed with some of the styles that have been coming out from this. What are the ideas that you're looking at whenever you see what you want to see some of these players?
Yeah, when I see this circle, I think, well, that is very highly elevated. That's going to be difficult for a glider.
I'm going to give you a chance to call your shot. I'm giving you 3 teams. We can see that there's at least a pretty decent spread up at the top of the leaderboard. Who's your 3 that you're saying going to walk away at the top? Or you think they're at least going to get number 1?
I'm going to call Sonics for number 1. I'm going to say Navi second and Twisted Mind third.
Okay, it's going to be a Navi type of day, I suppose. Yeah, I like it.
Hey, after PGC, strong choice. I'm not going to argue it.
Not bad at all.
As per typical PUBG esport, it's going to come down to the final game to see who's actually going to take this. Right now, it's super close between Sonics and Twisted, but Question Mark can really also take this. In the end, this is the game that will be the decider and decide who's taking home this $600,000 US for number 1. Platoon is trying to survive, to just get those critical placement points. There's still hope, even though it does look very difficult for Twisted. And there, Tickleton, he's got the tools in his scope. Oh my god, it's so close. And there he is out. So there it is. That's gotta be the Sonics victory. And that concludes my trip to Saudi Arabia and Riyadh for this gaming event, the Gamers 8. This has been a very, very cool experience, and honestly just quite grateful for getting these kind of opportunities as a content creator. Admittedly, I do look forward to going home because I do miss my family. However, I'll also miss the good vibes and the gaming energy. I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Number one. Sonic's number one. Mike and Jackie number 2. What? I'm just joking.
What did you say?
I'm just kidding. Okay.